Weeks after returning to power for a third consecutive term, Modi government is now faced with growing concerns around India's jobless growth. India simply needs more jobs. This according to a Citigroup report that highlighted growing concerns in the Indian job market. The report did not go down well with the government, and it pointed as to how it was inadequate and failed to account for positive developments in the employment market. The debate on jobs has now intensified. The big question is, does India have a job problem? Let's find out. A Citigroup report has said that India will struggle to create enough jobs for its growing workforce over the next decade, even if the economy grows at 7%. Now, Citi estimates that India will need to create about 12 million jobs per year over the next decade in order to absorb the number of new entrants in the labour market. Citi says that based on a growth rate of 7%, India will only generate about 8 to 9 million jobs a year. This means that India will need more concrete steps to boost employment. This did not go down well with the Indian government. In fact, the Labour Ministry did not agree and issued a rebuttal to the Citigroup report. The ministry said that the report failed to account for comprehensive and positive employment data, which is readily available on official sources such as the Periodic Labour Force Survey, the PLFS, the Reserve Bank of India's KLEMS data. The report clarified that India has generated, in fact, over 8 crore job opportunities between 2017-18 to 21-22, which translates to an average of over 2 crore or 20 million jobs per year. On its part, the Reserve Bank of India said that on provisional basis, employment growth rose or employment grew to 6% in 23-24 from 3.2% in the previous fiscal year, with an addition of nearly 4.6 crore jobs. This despite the COVID-19 pandemic disruptions. The RBI data, Periodic Labour Force Survey data, or the EPFO subscriber-based data all point to a healthy trend in jobs and contradict the narratives of many private agencies, including the Centre for Monitoring of Indian Economy, the CMIE, which says that the unemployment rate in India rose to 8% in 2023-24 from 7.5% in the previous year. Now, the monthly rate of joblessness as per CMIE was at a 9-month high of 9.18% in June of 2023. But according to the Periodic Labour Force Survey, which is the government data for calendar year 23, the unemployment rate actually fell to 3.1% in 2023 from 3.6% in 2022. Employment rate, according to CMIE, dropped sharply from 42.79% in 2016-17 to 36.53% in the pandemic-hit 2021. The figure for 23-24 is 37.2%, which is hardly impressive. Now, the numbers are inconsistent and are often incomparable, and it really depends on which side you're looking. But economists are definitely worried. They're worried about the dismal labour force participation and the contraction in real rural wages, both of which are well documented.